Well, we're back. I do have to say the hungover took a whole 24 or the hungover. The hangover.
She was there.
The hangover took 24 hours to come into effect. How's your knee doing?
The knee is fine. Well, fine, sure. We're surviving. We're thriving. It's doing bits on social media, so it's worth it. I think I've been lucky enough to avoid surgery, so I think we should be fine in that department.
Give him a little stretch.
Absolutely not.
Let's see it. Let's see how far you can stretch it
No,
out.
I got it fully straight earlier, and it screamed, so... Just gonna let it be, really.
Ah!
Sorry, that cockroach fucked me up.
Damn right he did.
Yeah, but 3 points. Unfortunately, not in a very beautiful way, but 3 points are 3 points.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how you can feel two different ways about a 1-0 victory. Like, I literally went through the range of emotions in one day watching Arsenal's 1-0 earlier in the day and being like, all right, I'm okay with that. I'm not obviously happy with a 1-0, but I'm okay with how that went, to this being like, yeah, we kind of got out of there. We kind of scraped that one. We got lucky that we got that call, in all honesty.
Yeah, I still haven't even seen the penalty. Like, I've watched the sort of like the original broadcast angle like this, but is there an alternate angle that you can watch?
It's very harsh to give that,
Really?
but like by the laws, so it comes off like his chest right here, and his arms like this, and it comes off his arm.
Yeah, arms
But
extended. Like,
if his arm wasn't in that position, we have two players right behind him. So
it hit his chest and then to arm?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was shoulder area and kind of rolled off to the arm. So it's harsh, but it's like that the arm wasn't
Don't
in a
have your arm
natural.
out.
Your arm
Yeah.
wasn't in a natural position. So, that's why you see defenders hold their hands behind their backs when you're in those type of situations.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little kind of, like you say, it's like a bang-bang play, too. And we have the game replaying currently while we're watching it, so if you see some random reactions, that's why. But, like, the bang-bang plays are always tough calls like that. But if you have your arm out in an unnatural position, then you're asking for it.
We would be pissed if that was given against us.
100%.
yeah, but it's happened so much against us that finally it happens for us. So
In fact, the amount of shit that has gotten taken away unlawfully too, we're due for some.
Look at that fucking Rolland, man.
what,
Like,
my
you are
little
the
pony?
biggest. You are the biggest fucking player on the pitch, bro. And you're just gonna look at this. Just kind of jog your way over there.
I think maybe we shouldn't have this game on in the background.
It's
All
just
right,
gonna be
So
I think
the
maybe
match
first,
review again.
I was gonna say you owe everybody a fucking apology.
it will be a clip. You have the floor. I won't say shit.
You owe everybody a fucking
Can I
apology.
start it off?
Damn.
I'll let you recover your words, but I said he's our golden boot scorer, so I'd like to apologize to everyone. I'm taking that shit back. I think he's gone by the summer. And I'm going to go Enrique with my golden boot winner.
No, you're not changing it. You still will have Kara as your pick.
No.
But welcome
No.
to the light side, my guy.
We'll put a
There's
we'll
a
put
reason
an
why I
asterisk
didn't
on there.
start Kara today.
First off,
Yes, whenever it fucking was.
First off, if Carr's not the golden boot, which I highly doubt he is after that game because that was terrible, it's going to be like Ojeda or Facundo. It's not going to be Enrique. But anyway, other than that, I just want to say I'm sorry. He had me fooled, and then my foolishness rubbed off on some people in this room.
Nah,
Maybe
me.
not fucking ACL boy.
Hey, make it
But-
ACL.
Yeah, that was not good at all. And I don't want to see him start another game.
Well, okay, we got a lot of competitions to play in, to be fair.
I know.
So if he can start in
Okay.
the lesser competitions,
We
Sure.
have Duncan McGuire who showed us something over
Yeah,
Kara,
yes.
which is the problem.
play Facundo in a false nine
See,
again.
we can
I
start.
don't care.
We can start Enrique in the MLS, but when we get to the Open Cup, Champions League, whatever it is, where he's not going to start, we have Duncan McGuire.
Imagine Kara against Tigres.
Oh
Imagine
my
that performance
word.
against Tigres.
We're
Or in
fucked.
any team in the League's Cup. Who do we play?
Houston. He'll be
And-
fine against Houston. Houston and Santos.
Oh, yeah, we got Santos Laguna again. Yeah, great.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. I'm gonna stick up for my boy Carr because he's still my boy.
No!
Wait,
I'm
just
sorry.
wait, just wait,
Let's
just
not
wait, just
forget,
wait, just
this
wait.
is the same man that was screaming in the wall. Why the fuck is he on the? Why is he on the
Yeah,
field?
in that moment, yeah, he was fucking pissing me off as long with 25,000 other people. All right, but he literally lost some family members in Turkey, so condolences to you and your family.
Okay, so
That's
then
why he was
yeah,
out of
country
the
for so long.
country for so long in the earthquake from Turkey. So he came back midweek, lost 2 weeks of training, and gets thrown into a game in which it does not suit him the best.
How many times are we gonna say that though?
Okay.
Like again, condolences to the guy.
Yeah.
Like it's tough. It's a tough situation.
Very.
Like, but then the question needs to be asked of Oscar Pereira for putting him in a
That's
situation
what
that he's
I-
not
Yep.
going to
That's what I was
succeed.
going to say. I
But
agree.
again, situation aside, how many times are we going to make that excuse for the guy? Because we made it all last year.
No, just wait until we have the right pieces around and wait until he gets service. The service one, it's like you can have as much service as you want to this guy,
Yeah.
The thing
and he
is,
still
had-
isn't doing anything.
He had the service last year, but he still missed his
Muffed it, yeah.
chances.
Still muffed it.
So, like, yes, condolences to you. I'm sorry for what you're going through right now, but
Look, man,
it's an ongoing issue that we've had for a year now.
I just think it's stupid to throw out a guy in that game.
Oh
from
yeah,
like from Oscar's standpoint.
agreed.
Like he should never have started this game.
I don't know. Well, he's been back for a week, right?
Like he came back like Wednesday maybe.
So he
Damn,
was
I mean,
here.
like,
He
for
was
half a
here.
week.
He was here for majority of the preseason. He left. Obviously, it's a tough situation, but that had to be a conversation that was had. You know what I mean? Like there had to be a conversation between the two of them, being like, "Are you, you know,
Okay.
are you going to be able to do this? Are you in a?" So, you know, I Oscar's a professional. You know that conversation happened. Like you know that there was a conversation there. Like, are you good for this, or do we need to do something else? But we need to do something else, man. I'm sorry again, condolences, my man, but that isn't
Yeah,
worthy of this.
Not at all.
That's not worth it. Like you got to step it up, dude. We stood by you, him especially, man. I let him talk me into it, being like, you know what, he's right. He is the veteran guy. Like he's been here around the team for a year. Like he should be this guy this season. Maybe we're all wrong. He had the ankle injury that he never, fully recovered from last year. Nope. He's just still that same fucking guy, man.
Not it.
I heard. I think I was listening to it was the Lions podcast today, and they literally said he even when he like scores goals, he's not doing like anything else
Other than
on
scoring goals.
the field. Like
Well, I
he'll
mean,
score a
watch it.
goal if he has a chance, or
If he has 7 chances, he might put one in.
but
Might.
like other than that, there's like nothing else that he like does well.
He
And
can't
the whole
press.
thing,
He can't fucking run.
the whole thing was he's so tall. If there's a team that presses us, we can play long balls to our striker to help release pressure.
well, he's got
but
the
he
feet
can't-
of a brick.
But he can't even win a fucking. He can't win a fucking long ball. He can't win a second ball. He can't win any fucking ball.
Because if it's 5 feet to his side or in front of him or behind him, he's not getting to it. It has to be on his noggin, and then even then, you might still lose out to Beach Boy John Tolkien
then-
with the header.
you bring in fucking 5'7" Enrique, and he's
Because he
winning
wants it.
5 fucking balls.
The thing
'Cause
is,
he fights
even
for
when
it.
you still get it to Carr, he's still playing a hospital pass to Facundo.
Or
in
not
the
even a
middle.
hospital pass. He's just pinging it at his
Yeah,
feet 3
laser.
minutes into the game.
You know that man was like, God damn, as soon as it
Yeah.
hit his foot. Yeah, it's not. Look, we were talking about it before, where it's like they forced us to play through the middle of the field. Like they weren't gonna let us get up and down the wings the way they press. Red Bulls is a very good pressing team, so that's where either one, you need a big boy striker down there that you can just Brexit ball the hell out of it for the entire game, and he holds it up. A Daryl DK.
Oh,
Um,
imagine.
or you need an athletic, mobile, false 9 type player that can go to the wings, drop it into the midfield, rotate around, keep the fluidity up top, give you the numerical advantages in those key positions. Romero Enrique. You know whose name is not in either one of those categories? Arion Carr.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I
So-
heard it.
Suffered
I'm
a
still
whole
sticking
offseason
by my
through this
boy.
shit.
I don't.
Oh
I just. Look, motherfuckers.
Hey, yo.
Listen
This
up.
is the most I've seen him
You're a
animated.
defending
Listen
man that
up.
had 13 touches.
I'll always
lost, like,
defend
all
him
of his
because he's
aerial
still
duels.
on our fucking team.
Well,
I don't
so
give a
I was
fuck.
gonna
He
say-
cannot start. He can be a
So
bench
why are you
player
backing him?
because he's still on our fucking team. I'll
That's
always back him.
crazy.
I want him to excel in our fucking team.
I want him to play
him-
well too, but he can't.
Okay,
he can't.
so bring him off the bench.
Where was
I
this
don't give a
backing for
fuck.
Tesho?
I would never
yes,
fucking back that
exactly.
motherfucker.
So,
But he was still on our team. Why didn't you back him?
He's put in better performances than Kara has.
No.
look,
Who scored the quickest goal in Orlando City history?
Tesho motherfucking Akindelli.
Tesho time, baby. There's a reason that they call it that.
Bring him
I'm
back.
gonna need Ojeda to score like a 5-second
But
goal this season. 'Cause that record needs to go away.
so I do get what you're saying though. Like every time he's going to step on the pitch, I do want him to succeed. I do want him to do well.
Yeah.
But I'm not he will not be in my starting lineup, my preferred lineup for ever again. You had one shot, my guy, and that's what you gave us. Like
Yeah, I don't think I'm probably in the same boat, honestly. But I don't know. It sucks that he's our DP though. I will say that.
So we're
'Cause now
getting
we're
there.
just
You're like
gonna have a
35%
DP
of the
on
way there.
Probably
The thing is, the
over
time
50
is running.
somewhere.
Love that.
Time is running low for him because we have Enrique.
Time is out.
It's running
It's the first
low.
game.
no,
the
it's
season.
it's I think it's still
He's still got time, but it's running low because we do have Enrique now.
he's
We
still
have-
going to get minutes. He's still going to get rotated in and stuff like that. Like you said, Enrique may start this next match, but I think if Kara gets 5 goal involvements and then in the first 5 games, he's going to get a shout for getting playing time. That's what I felt like that was the number that we said going into the season he had to hit. You know,
I'm hoping he gets over 100 touches in 5 matches, let alone 5 goal involvements. 13 touches.
I-
Let me
is that
Yo,
a
The
tough?
thing I'm
wait,
saying is
wait,
though,
wait.
like time is running low for him. We have Enrique. We have
100%.
Jacqueline, who's now proven himself in MLS Next Pro, and
he
we
does
have
get-
Duncan McGuire, who he showed some signs of. He's kind of decent against the
decent
Rev.
hold-up play. There's a lot of
He's
improvement
rough. I mean,
overall.
yeah, it's his first year, but we
He's
have
unpolished,
3
for
people
sure.
who honestly I would probably prefer to play over Kara.
Yeah. So Carr had 13 touches the whole game, right?
13
Mhm.
touches.
He didn't
in
win
60
one
games.
long or one second ball or like one header. Enrique came in the 63rd minute and had he had more touches than Carr. It was like 14 or something.
Aerial
But you're-
duels
I don't
won.
know.
I'm confused on what you're giving anti-Kara stats, but you're still backing Kara.
Yeah, he's my boy. But
So Enrique
he's just-
came in, won 4 of 9 aerial duels. When Kara was on the pitch, he had 2 of 8, 25% compared to 44%.
Love that.
Ground duels 1, Erjan Kara 0 of 5. Well done, mate. And Ramiro Enrique 4 of 6.
Yeah.
So those are just duels. Successful dribbles, Enrique 2 of 2. We've seen that one that's been posted all over the place. Beautiful, well done. Let's see.
yeah, fuck that My
0 of
Little
1.
Pony motherfucker.
Yeah. John Tolkien can piss off, really.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe motherfucker.
I
I hate that motherfucker.
I question kind of the drive that we saw out of the team too. Yesterday, like I get it's the first game of the season. Obviously, it could be stretching here, but I don't know. It didn't look like we had that same fight that we saw in the team last year that we saw, in the team yesterday.
We had a fight last year.
Yeah,
Other than
we
the
had a little
Open Cup.
passion.
no, we had grit, man. Like the team wouldn't quit. I will give you that. Like whether or not it was good tactics or players creating opportunities, they never quit per se.
I mean, they didn't quit yesterday either.
No, they quit from the first whistle, man. They let them set a fucking high line on us. Red Bulls came in there and played like the home team.
So then who also has to set that up and get them ready to play
I was
that
gonna say,
type
I
of
don't-
football?
I don't think we quit. We were just overmatched at that point.
We didn't show up, in my opinion. That team did not show up until
I think
halftime.
we showed up, but we were doing the wrong things with one wrong person on the team at the time.
Which was There's an Ankara motherfucker. Just say
It
it.
rhymes with ra.
Oh, wasn't he supposed to start the
Kara?
car up or some shit?
Yeah, I
some
think
stupid
it
ass.
was-
The car
Still
and go
in the
back to
shop.
Austria.
Forgot to change the
That-
oil or something.
More than that, he forgot. The manufacturers forgot to put an engine in there. That's what happened.
They
It's
took the catalytic
Is it-
converter out. Them things go for like $1,000. Just saying.
He's worth about
I'll start a
2.
business.
Yeah, it was not good. I mean, the midfield was outmatched because of the press, the numbers advantage that they played with. Caesar looked decent, but it wasn't one of his most dominant performances. It's the first game of the season again where Felipe came in and looked decent.
I don't think
Felipe didn't come on. Thorolfsson came on.
Oh,
They
Thor
did.
Hall. I'm sorry. I thought he came on.
No, I was actually just about to bring up Felipe because I was going to say starting him over Mo in this scenario might have been better just because they're going to press, and then us playing out of the back and having a more defensive other number or not just other midfielder
Yeah.
realistically might have been better.
Let me ask you this question. Ojeda mostly played number 10. How do you feel about that?
I stopped watching the game in the 30th minute realistically, so
Put Facundo in the 10. Let him play
That's-
on the wing.
Yeah.
didn't you have him in the middle? Facundo. I had
No.
him because
I had
we had
Facundo.
him switch-
No
I had
idea.
Facundo in the
you
middle.
pulling it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think I had him back in the middle. He's just so.
I'm pretty sure I had him
so
up right.
dynamic.
Yeah, you Kanata had him in the middle, and you had him in the middle. I had him outright, and Ojeda at the 10.
Ojeda is good, but Facundo is Facundo.
Yeah.
I think Ojeda's a more natural wide player,
Mhm.
and Facundo was brought in to be that wide player. But last season we just saw him grow into a decent number 10, and I feel like he has more. What do you call it? Like potential in the
Facundo?
number 10 over Ojeda.
I mean, yeah.
Just like at that position, I feel like Facundo will be better.
I think. Let's see. We play Cincinnati next. When is like a match where we can? We don't have an easy start to the season. Good lord. Minnesota. What did Minnesota do?
They lost, I think.
Here, let's see.
Our first. Good lord. When did we play like Houston or some shit? Oh, is RSL good?
You said
I think they were decent.
you're
last
talking about Minnesota.
Just
They
any-
won 1-0 against Dallas.
Columbus lost 4-1. Dear lord.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe when we get to play Columbus, we can see a
Well,
little bit more control and
Columbus
just like,
played Philly.
yeah. Well, Philly can piss off.
Philly also fucked us last year.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about that.
Just you know what I'm saying. Though. Once we play a team that's of lesser quality, then we can maybe see who should be where. But when you're playing basically defensive football, you can't really see who should be playing in the 10 or out wide and whatnot.
I think, like you said, I think Facundo gives us more in that number 10 spot than Ojeda does. I think getting Ojeda out in the wing is going to be better for us rather than
Mhm.
having him more centralized. Let him beat people one-on-one rather than trying to make passes and create and do that kind of stuff that we know Facundo can already do. Like,
Oh, Ojeda can still cut in.
I'm sure he can.
Or like just let them move. What the fuck was that face?
Bro, I heard him.
Okay.
I heard him brewing over there.
Just let them like rotate when they want. I feel like they were
Just
pretty
fluidity.
like I feel like they were pretty set where they were.
But you can't
And
do
maybe
that,
that
when
was
cars
a
on the
press
pitch.
and shit, but
If Angulo can stay out left, then we have Enrique, Facundo, and Ojeda kind of
Yeah.
just being that triangle.
yeah.
That's dangerous. And then Angulo on the weak side,
That's what
you
I'm
still
saying.
have that weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you add Mo into that, building up from that 8 spot, like that's going to be it can be a very lethal attack. So, kind of want to get into a little of the tactics that we saw. How did we feel about that fucking bullshit?
Awful. I think we were really missing Antonio being able to play out of the back
Okay,
because
Janssen's fucking passing is just amazing.
it's beautiful, but I have little to no confidence in Schlegel trying to play out a pass
especially under pressure and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree
Mhm.
with that. Yeah.
because and it also doesn't help when you're booting it up to Kara, who's just never in the right position to receive a pass. So
Yeah, it's like I said it on the podcast. I said it on the game. Like we were watching prime Brexit ball. Like
Yeah.
it's literally just hoof it and hope that there's somebody out there, 2-foot tackle the shit out of somebody on the sideline.
That was
Oh,
beautiful from Ojeda. I
Ojeda did it at the
love
very
that.
beginning of the match. That was great. Yeah. He had 2 in a matter in like a span of
Yeah.
3 minutes or something.
So, I don't know. Definitely not what we all were calling for this team to try and do. Kind of the opposite. I don't know. We want to be protagonists, right? That's Oscar's like thing. We want to be protagonists, but we play like terrorists.
Yeah. We could just play beautiful football though.
Yeah, but it's called the beautiful game for a reason.
In the beautiful city. Crazy. Whoa. Did I just
So
make a connection
let's play the beautiful game and then end the city beautiful and not this terrorist football that we've got fucking going on.
Fucking hell.
I'm not like, yeah, it's worrying that we didn't have a shot into the penalty in the 53rd minute, 56, something around there.
Yeah. I think it's 50.
But it's just kind of hard to play a team like the Red Bulls and still be in like preseason-ish form. Not what?
I said I think it was a 53rd. Of course, it was a 56. So
Oh. But yeah, it's just like they press so well, and even if they're a new team, like you were saying, why aren't they pressing? Like, why aren't they lacking a little bit in that? I just feel like they've been playing like that for so long that no matter if they have a new team or not, they just know how to do it so well. And we're still having chemistry with our new guys, and just we gotta build up more chemistry before we play a team well, like the Red Bulls. Like we play well against a good team that presses well, like the Red Bulls. Well.
you
Fucking hell.
lost me about 7 minutes ago.
I was gonna say you're just fucking waffling.
You know what I blame this on?
Well,
That stupid ass drill that we saw Orlando City post where they were like bear crawling across the
Across each
team.
other.
What the fuck is that?
That's called team building, mate.
that's probably true.
That's just team building.
It's called I watch toddlers try to do that shit, not professional athletes that I spent a lot of money to go watch
Yeah.
and win.
You gotta have fun sometimes out on the training
Yeah,
pitch.
no, that's your table tennis or your
Your head is.
all
I'm
that.
saying someone from Orlando City play me in table tennis or fucked.
Let them
I'm-
play
I'm
FIFA
itching to get
to
out
learn
there
some
again.
tactics other than the ones that we
Get Oscar
we
on
see.
Football Manager, please.
Good lord. I mean, yeah, like you
I've
said, it's the
won more
first game of the
trophies than him.
season. Huh?
I said I've won more trophies than him on Football Manager.
It's sad, man. Like
No, it's not. It's not
It's-
sad.
it's not sad. I'm not worried about it, but it's sad to see that, man. Because
It's not. I'd say it's more frustrating than sad because winning 1-0 against the Red Bulls with the performance we had last year, that would have been a game that we would have dropped points, whether it be a draw or we would have lost like 2-3-1.
right.
But to see us hold on to that lead, I think that's something to note.
With Schlegel back there.
What's sad to me is watch all these free flowing, exciting, attacking football players not be able to do that because of the way that we're playing that game. That's what I mean by sad. You're watching Facundo struggle. You're watching Enrique come on, and he's struggling, but he does stuff to be exciting, but he's struggling to get in the game. Mauricio struggling to get in the game, do something exciting. Ojeda struggling to get in the game. That's what's sad to me, is what I mean. Like, obviously, it wasn't good by any means
Yeah,
of the word.
That's where we can hope that it's just like this one game, just the Red Bulls press kind of thing
Yeah.
is where that kicks in.
Because, I mean, the first half of the New England Revolution game was a completely different team we saw. So
Mhm.
hopefully it's just like first game jitters that we had to where we end up seeing that team from the first half of the preseason game that we saw
Mhm.
again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not, the season's over, like, well, but
Not even close yet.
no, but that was frustrating.
Kara's season is over.
Yes.
God damn.
Oscar's on a short leash with me this year, too.
I feel like he's been on a short leash for
No,
like
yeah.
He kind of renewed it
year
with
and
the
a half.
Open Cup, and then the playoffs were meh. We're like, you know what?
playoffs.
give
were
him-
meh. We ain't do shit in the playoffs.
Okay, so the playoffs were ass. There we go. Glad we got that out there. Yeah, but he's kind of on that same
He's
page with me.
Very short leash with me this year.
If we play shit football and then end up losing 1-0 or 2-1 or we blow a lead and we see the same thing that we saw last year, it's
So like,
sayonara, Sammy.
so so we brought in Oscar, right? Because we never gotten into the playoffs. We bring him in to like change the culture so we can win games. He does that well, I would say, but he likes to do that in the most disgusting ways ever. He likes the 1-0s, right? If we're still, we build a team around him that should be able to play like high tempo, attacking, like beautiful football, right? If it's not changed that much by the summer, I think he's gonna make a lot of people pissed off because we don't have a team that we should be winning 1-0.
Well, you can win 1-0 and it can be a good win,
Yeah,
but it's not sit back and play terrorist football. It's each team had 5 chances. The game could have been 4-5, but it ended up 1-0 because a defenseman played really well. A keeper had a great game. You can win 1-0, but just not in that way.
I mean, I just feel like we brought him in for a specific reason, and we've grown past that. And now it's time to like take
Up at a level.
Yeah,
Super Tommy Tuchel
yeah, okay.
in the purple.
Don't you want him at
In the
Chelsea?
Fuck.
Which would you rather have him at?
Oh, send him back to London. We can find someone here.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Someone.
I agree with that. He was here. He was brought in to change the culture and like establish a winning culture. Just period. End of story. And he's done that. And props to him. The guy's definitely made some changes around here. But it's like you said, he's got a style about him.
It's not great.
It's smart. You know what I mean? But he's too smart for his own good. Where it's like, all right, so we're up. Let's try to protect this lead. Now let's slow the game down. Let's keep possession. Let's make the smart passes. But it's like you can't do that in the 35th minute, my guy.
Okay, exaggerated very much, but
No, every single time our team goes 1-0 up.
it's not the 35th.
It's you-
minute.
we
It's-
switch
honestly,
off.
it's like
60.
I was
No,
gonna
the
say, like
60th minute.
48
That's when we start to
53rd.
see.
Alright,
That's
sure.
when we start to see the defensive subs. Let's bring on another 6. Let's bring on another center back. 5-4-1, whatever. Like that's when we see that. But if our team scores a goal early in the game, we see a different mentality out of that team. It's withdrawn. It's much more. It's trying to slow the game down. It's like,
Hold back, counterattack.
no, let's go up 3-0 and then let's play all our B team. Fuck it if that's what you want to do.
Whoever Pep's next assistant manager is,
Protege.
get him here, please.
I was gonna say
Vincent Company. Who needs Burnley in the Prem? Get him
send
to Orlando.
Poppy to a vacation with Ten Hag.
Honestly, anything at this point. Send him to a vacation with Graham Potter. Send them both out on vacation permanently, and then they'll come back new men.
Oscar can come off of the boat though. We can just keep.
That's gotta be racist.
What do you mean? You said send him on vacation. I want fucking Graham Potter to stay on the boat and keep floating out to fucking sea. I'll welcome Oscar back. Like, I do not hate him like I fucking hate Graham fucking Harry Potter.
He didn't get it.
What? Oh, I fucking did, but your guys' minds are in the fucking gutter.
Isn't this
That's cool.
fantastic? Isn't this fantastic?
Yeah.
This is the
This
podcast
is-
you guys listen to. And
This
love,
no, this peak,
Oh yeah.
fucking peak.
so- The hell?
What?
Chelsea.
Chelsea and
Chelsea.
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 Fucking
Support the
want my
last
manager
early
out. Oh, Todd Bowley,
Send him on a
daddy.
boat, don't come back.
Want Bowley out. This is peak.
I don't
This is
want Bowley out.
fucking
I
peak.
want the fucking Potter out.
All right, back to Orlando City.
Oh, so do you want to do top 2,
Yeah.
bottom 1?
Oh, I forgot.
Reel
we
it
do
back
that.
in.
No, and
That's what I
let's
was
do
thinking
top
of.
1, bottom 2.
Top 1, bottom 2.
Who won?
Wait.
You can do that if you want.
I'd kind of be down.
Top 2, bottom 2.
Do what you
Yeah, I
want.
was gonna say let's do 4, 2 and 2. I
Okay.
feel like that was a mediocre performance.
Are we
Fair.
doing all of our tops first and all?
Do
of our
what,
bottoms?
whatever your
Alright,
heart
well,
feels like.
My top one. Where
No,
I got
let's
two.
end on the high note.
Fucking hell, we
let's
said
end-
okay,
top
so
two,
bad
bottom
first.
two.
Let's just get the
Okay.
the
Top
negatives
two,
out of
bottom
the way.
two.
I
There's
got
two of each.
I got everyone's first one, Kara. That was
Fair.
horrific.
Yeah.
Still
Well
love
done,
you,
mate.
buddy.
Huh?
Still love him, but that was bad.
So everybody's got bottom one of Kara?
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah.
singular one of the bottom two?
I really don't think anyone else had like a fucking bad performance, but if it was anyone, I feel like Schlegel let some things through, and his passing wasn't.
He was
The best.
suspect. That's my other bottom one. I do have to say he was pretty suspect this past
Fucking
match.
hell.
But nothing led, like nothing.
Nothing
There wasn't
happened
a
because
goal,
of it.
yeah.
So like, he's not.
He's
But
it's,
it was-
it's
it was-
Kara and then Schlegel.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyone?
Well, I was gonna go with Oscar. That was sure you can try to take in the press. I can't think of the word right now. Absorb the press. There was a lot of absorption happening, and I didn't like it.
I don't know if that's the right word for it.
Absorption.
Yeah, no, it is
Yeah. yeah.
osmosis.
You absorb the attack.
You're
Just
needing
press
to
you.
absorb the cockroach. Well,
Didn't observe. Ah, okay.
Fucking hell.
I'll just go with Oscar and Kara.
I mean, you said it. I'm going Schlegel. I think the way he passes the ball just freaks me the fuck out every time. So,
You
and
still
other
do
than
it
that, I
numbers
don't
over
think
here,
there
bro.
was someone worthy to be put in my bottom two. So,
yeah. I just want to say this real quick. Holiday and Petrasso, they weren't great, but they also did nothing wrong. So like, hopefully
Decent.
we see them just continue to keep on growing in a good direction,
Mhm.
and I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, Petrasso didn't look great in the opener. Or sorry, not opener. The preseason match.
Yeah.
It looked a little bit better. I think 2 days ago
he
now.
put in a good ball once, down on the
Mhm.
left.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
he
roll
had a
in.
decent match.
Top two.
So I'm gonna give my top one first, and one of you guys go.
I said like one of your top two.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
Gillespie. He
Seemingly handled.
saved us at least 2 points.
Didn't even fix your mistake.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly. I can't fucking talk. All I know is he saved us at least 2 points. Multiple times throughout that game.
Yeah, so Facundo is going to be one of my top two, and then my top player of the week is Pedro as well. Never let up a goal in a home opener. So at Orlando City Stat, you can look on their
Yep.
profile.
That is a fact.
Pedro Gallese has never let up a goal in a home opener.
What a legend.
So he stood on his head, man made.
Has he had 3? Is that his third
Yeah,
season or fourth season?
third. It was COVID last season. And
Was last season 0-0?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was
No,
2-0.
last season was
it was 2-0
Montreal.
Montreal,
Yeah.
and then I don't know what it was here before.
So big up to the lad. He's and you know the international that we all know he is. He's the number one. Love that guy Facundo, man. He's special every time he's out in the pitch. He always looks good. That calm, composed penalty, you know, basically to go right down the middle, look the keeper off, and
Mm-hmm.
so love the guy. Can't wait to see him in red and white.
Yeah, and for all of you guys that were okay with losing him last season, helmet.
I was on. Well, I'm not going to put him in my top two, but I was going to give a shout out to the people that made the tifo.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
Mhm.
fantastic.
Five
Well done,
facts.
guys. Unfortunately, not in the top two, but you're pretty much right there. Then I was going to give Mikey Holiday the good shout. I think he put in a decent performance. He's now kind of like our first team right back. He's still young, but he's putting in shifts, and I think he could either be here for years or we'll get shipped off to Europe and hopefully do well there. So I'm going him and then Pedro. I feel like is the other one. I can't give full props to our attack. It maybe not fully down to them, down to Oscar a good bit too, but it's just got to be the defense for keeping the clean sheet.
Yeah.
You gave your special shout out. I'm gonna go. My special shout out goes to the people right in the middle of the tifos, in between the two, keeping it steady. Us four right there, keeping holding it down the middle.
Hey, there's no.
We had
Not
no
in the
issues, did we?
line.
We had no issues.
You better hope that wasn't on camera,
I
mate.
was gonna say. I don't. There wasn't a.
Did you get it?
There was
Helmet.
one point where the netting did catch on the fucking cup holder right in front of where you guys were on the front side, and I'm over here like trying to hold it down so I can stop it from ripping.
You see, that's where the man of the match comes into play, though. We had no issues, did we?
Nope. You could just see my helmet ass on the picture. I'm the only fucking guy in the white kit standing up on top of the fucking railing, sitting here trying to
So
fucking.
you just can't see me in that picture.
No, because you're behind it.
What?
You're behind the tifo, aren't you?
No, I was like right in front of it.
Oh, at that point,
Yeah.
you guys. No, either way, I was like,
Yeah.
I remember hearing somebody being like, "You have to let it go up," and I'm like, I was told not to let it rip. What do you want me?
No, but for real, it has to be Pedro for one of them. And then I was gonna go Ojeda for that beautiful Brexit ass tackle in the first like 30 seconds.
And then the other one where we threw him down in the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because fuck that Reyes dude. I'm gonna go Janssen. I think he had a really good performance. So
Solid
Yeah.
as always.
Yeah. holding it down the
All right.
back line.
Yeah, I agree. His passing is elite. He's got to be the best center back at passing.
Another special shout out to the cockroach.
Yeah, shout out that
That
guy.
mother-
Dave's dickhead of the week right there.
No, Dave's dickhead of the week is his fucking knee.
I need to sue him. Sue that cockroach for all he's worth. Unless he's dead.
Shout out to Logan for keeping it real always.
Keeping it rolling.
I didn't give
Yeah.
my other top one.
Well, it's
Then
because
hurry
you
the fuck
decided
up.
to.
This
You
is where it comes full circle. Enrique,
Cara.
because when he came on the field,
This
the
man
whole
is
fucking
they're
game
so
changed.
back and forth.
What? I'm saying I still support Cara, and I always will, but I think Enrique obviously had the better game, and I would like to see him start.
I'm so
just what I'm saying.
confused.
Hell yeah,
Sure, we'll go with it. I'll take that as a win.
the man definitely deserves to start. Well, anything else you guys got for this?
We're not
We'll
talking
be
about.
back
Are we
coming
going to be
up.
back in here for Cincinnati? All right. Well, then that'll be recorded at some point.
Yeah, if you like what you heard here, make sure you give us a like, give us a subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Fan Reacts will be out
Probably tomorrow.
before this this
Should be.
podcast comes out, I hope.
What is today? Say Monday?
Yes, today's Monday.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about with the cockroach video, then you need to follow us on
We're
Instagram
all
at OCFanTV, on Twitter at OCFanTV22, on TikTok at OCFanTV. If you're listening to the sound of our voices, you found us on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever the hell else we are on. Check out our Patreon. Get on our Discord. Everything. Buy me a fucking coffee.
That was a bit
Actually-
aggressive, wasn't it?
You know who you need to buy a coffee?
Buy him a fucking
What do I
ice
need?
pack.
Why am I getting a coffee?
Because
Your fucking knee.
for the third time of the new season,
There's a certain special individual that is very special to all of us here. Can you fuck off?
thought you were about
At
to
OC
stand up.
Fan TV. Yeah, you think I can stand up? At OC Fan TV, a very special individual that apparently just hasn't heard this at all in all 50-something episodes we've recorded. Which, fair play to you. Just give us the damn handle at OC Fan TV. No more OC Fan TV 22. If you want to see more cockroach killings, tune in to Fan Reacts.
Didn't even kill the cockroach.
You have no proof. It sat there after. We'll find out. We'll go back instant replay
It was
on
concussed
Fan
You
Reacts.
sat there longer than the cockroach
Actually,
did, buddy.
actually, I'm just gonna say this. I just saw a comment and it said after VAR, yellow for diving on your behalf.
On
So,
my end,
yeah. So looks like you got booked early in the season.
this motherfucker, dude. Bro, I'm gonna get sent off for dissent. Double yellow me right now. Go fuck yourself. VAR my ass. Fucking cunt. Can't fucking believe it. What a bitch. Yellow. You cunt. Worse than Ted Uncle. All right, no, let's not. You can cut it, Troy. You can be a nice lad, and we can. But no.
This has been OC Fan TV.
Absolutely fucking clown. You did it to yourself, buddy.